So we are at Christchurch Harbour, but we're actually at Mudeford, and you see the swans there with all their feathers laying about, and we'll walk along here till we go to where we can look across to the harbour entrance, natural harbour actually, but and of enormous size if you look here. So we're having a look round Mudeford today, our last day of our holiday before we go home, and I hope you enjoy. But thank you first of all for liking, for watching, for sharing, and for ringing the bell. And as always, a big thank you of appreciation for all those who have subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, how grateful would an old man be if you did? So thank you. That's my plea. End of. Now have a look. The people out here on their paddle boards. A lot of paddle boards now. I suppose they're reasonably cheap. I have no idea, as I have no desire to go paddling with the likelihood of falling into cold water. So, but each to their own. I think it's great that people having a good time on paddleboards. That's somebody's got a kneeling method out there. Another swanee over here, and there's a surfboard over there. I don't know what they are, with a sailboard. That's it. That's tipped over there. See it upside down in the water. Pardon?
Yes, the boys have got paddleboards.
Who have?
The boys.
Got paddleboards?
Yes.
Told reliably that our grandsons have got paddleboards.
Paddleboards or surfboards, what do they call them?
I don't know, dear. I don't know what they've got. And as you can see, we've got the most beautiful sunny day for our last day, and we've got to go back in a little while, well, in a few hours, and we've got to take the awning down and make initial preparations to move off with the caravan tomorrow. So now we are at the harbour entrance. You can see the Isle of Wight over there and the Needles on the end. Down there is Highcliffe along that way, and over there was where we were walking the other day. In come the boats, the power boats, coming in between the buoys so they don't ground. One going out and two coming in. And as I say, here's the harbour entrance to Mudeford. We've had seafood down here before, but whether they're still serving seafood, I wouldn't like to say. Cheers. Yeah. Big piles of nets here, and lobster pots, I presume. Yeah, it looks like a lobster pot. I don't know what they all are. Old oil cans made into lobster pots. Lots of ropes. Oh my word, look at all this. Don't know what they all are, but they're obviously for catching various things. I can hear a lot of birds in amongst this. Oh yes, starlings. You see the starlings roosting or having a rest in here? Yeah, that's amazing. Starlings are using that as a little forest or something. But good luck to them. Now we have actually walked right over to the end there, along that sandbank at Christchurch. You have to go right, you come through the woodland there and walk right along to the end. It's really quite a walk. But today we've come to the Mudeford side, and strong smell of sea here, which is understandable. I'm hanging on to my hat because there's a bit of a blow, as you can see from the flags. There's a bit of a blow here. And now this is where we got seafood before, over here. And as always, I've lost my wife. Can you see all the starlings hopping about on the top there? They're all in amongst them, they're everywhere. Because it's, yeah, they're all over the place. You can hear them, but it's difficult to see because they're in amongst the nest. Or the nets or whatever they are. So, we're getting very close to the end of this little piece here. And, there's my wife. Are they selling stuff in the cups? Yeah, we'll have a look. Interesting steps up to a hut on the side of the building. I don't quite know what that's about, but that building there has been there for quite a while, I suspect. There's another starling on the end there. Hello, me darling. Starling, me darling. Comes very good. They are selling seafood. There's people on the boat called Windy. Well, it is actually. Lovely, lovely place here. Enjoying this. I think there's a boat that's doing trips around the harbour. But oh, it's a ferry. That's very handy. Oh, we'll find out what it says about the ferry. All various trips here. Comes the ferry. Mudeford, Josephine, Mudeford Ferry. It's swinging round.